For dinner tonight, we are having the leftover shredded pork shoulder butt on a hot dog bun. We're going to put barbecue sauce on it, and we have corn on the cob and Caesar salad. So, happy Monday. Happy hot Monday. For dinner tonight, I made a stir fry, so I used some Tyson chicken nuggets. I put them in the oven and I cooked them at 400 for about 20 minutes. Then I coated them with this orange sauce and the Kung Pao stir fry sauce. And I made some brown rice, and I also sauteed a bunch of vegetables that need to be used up. There's fresh garlic, carrots, celery, half of an orange bell pepper, a zucchini, and a yellow squash, an onion. So I stir fried that all up together and then mixed in the chicken with it. So made a really good smelling stir fry, and then we have the brown rice. So happy non-taco Tuesday. I was going to make tacos. I faked out my husband, told him we were going to have tacos, but then I saw all these vegetables I need to use up in the drawer, so that's what we're having. Happy Tuesday. For dinner tonight, I'm going to make Big Mac Sloppy Joes. So I've got some of my favorite ground beef here, which ain't cheap. But the beautiful thing about this is at Albertsons I can use my reward points and get money off of meat. So it makes it being really, really cheap. So what I'm going to do is brown this up. And I'm also going to add onions after I cook it. Well, this will open. After I brown it up, I'm going to add onions and dill pickle and this burger sauce, which is like Thousand Island dressing. And we're going to have it on buns with cheese and more onions on top. So it's going to be like a Big Mac. It's going to be a Big Mac Sloppy Joe. And also to go with it, we're going to have French fries. These are the frozen quick cook ones. They cook in 10 minutes, so it's going to be an easy quick dinner. It's going to smell like McDonald's in here. And then for my vegetable, I'm just going to do some canned green beans, because I personally love green beans from the can. So let's get to cooking. I got this meat masher from Dollar Tree, and it works really good. Okay, here goes the onions and the relish. Now it starts smelling like McDonald's when this goes in and it starts cooking. And we'll put the burger sauce. We'll put about 2 tablespoons. And mix it all up. Put it on buns with cheese. And have our French fries and our green beans. And it's Big Mac Sloppy Joes tonight. Here it is, Big Mac Sloppy Joes. I said I was going to put more pickles and onions on it, but I ran out of them. Big Mac Sloppy Joes, French fries, green beans, heart healthy red wine. So that's what we are having for dinner tonight.
Right.
Like, okay.
So that's good, because you said you wanted to work part-time, whatever.
Exactly, yes.
Lasagna, salad, and roll,
Okay, if it doesn't work out,
and water tonight.
So it starts tomorrow.
For dinner tonight, I am going to make a stir fry, an authentic Asian stir fry. I've got a lot of vegetables I want to use up. I've got this carrot, it's huge, and it's on its last leg. I've got a yellow squash, a zucchini, some onion, some more onion that I want to use up. I've got some broccoli, 2 celery stalks. I'm going to garnish it with green onions. I'm going to put these in the oven and I'm going to bake them until they get crispy. And then I'm going to coat them with this Kung Pao sauce, but there's really not very much. So if I don't have enough, I'm going to try this Bibico Korean barbecue marinade and sauce and see how that goes. And then I'm going to have brown rice with it. So let's get to cooking dinner tonight. And here it is, the Unauthentic Asian Stir Fry, brown rice, and also we have some cream cheese wontons to go with it, and heart healthy red wine. So happy Thursday. All right, for dinner tonight, I had this package of meat and I put it in the crock pot. It is 6:30 in the morning on Friday morning. So I'm putting my meat in the crock pot. I'm going to put sliced onions on top and a can of cream and mushroom soup, and we're going to have steak and gravy with mashed potatoes and some kind of vegetable for dinner. And then we will have plenty of leftover meat for other meals such as barbecue beef sandwiches or shredded beef tacos. So let's get to cooking. I'm going to put this on low for a few hours and then I'll turn it up to high. Okay, it's 5 o'clock. The top of my crock pot broke. This piece came off. It's already been glued before, but it came off. So I have this lid on it to keep it going. This is an old crock pot, okay? It's from the 1990s. Alright, so now we have our potato. I'm only doing 1 potato. That's all you need for 2 people is 1 potato. And this is going to boil, and then I'm going to mash it, and we'll have mashed potatoes. And here it is, steak and gravy, mashed potatoes, green beans, and a biscuit, and heart healthy red wine. So happy Friday. For dinner tonight, my husband's going to barbecue these chicken sausages out on the barbecue. They're already cooked, so they just need to be heated. And then he's also going to grill some onions and some zucchini. And we're going to put them on hamburger buns because we don't have hot dog buns. So that's what we're going to have for dinner tonight. Let my darling husband get to cooking. And here it is, chicken sausages, the onions and the zucchini, and Caesar salad is what we're having for dinner tonight. So happy Saturday. Yep. Husband's having his on a hamburger bun, which does look good. For dinner tonight, we're going to have leftover steak and gravy. I like the way the fat comes to the top, and I can just take that off. And so I'm going to heat that up in a skillet. We have 1 potato that I am cooking so we can have mashed potatoes. And we're going to have another can of green beans. I like these Italian style green beans. I can only find them at Ralph's or Walmart. And then I'll just warm up 2 of the biscuits from our leftover dinner from 2 nights ago. So leftovers is what we're having tonight. Let's get to warming stuff up. And here it is, steak and gravy. There's a lot of gravy going on. We're going to have some cracked fresh black pepper. Thank you, darling husband. All over it, yeah. There's a whole lot of gravy, but that's okay. We like gravy. The mashed potatoes and the green beans and the heart healthy red wine tonight. So that's what we're having tonight for dinner. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday night. For dinner tonight, we are having barbecued salmon that my husband did on his grill, and he used mesquite wood chips to do a little smoking action. And he also smoked some corn on the cob, or grilled it, I don't know, grilled it. And we have steamed zucchini and yellow squash and long grain and wild rice and heart healthy red wine. Happy Monday night. For breakfast today, I'm going to make some homemade sausage McMuffins. So I have my Morningstar sausage heating up in a pan. I've got some English muffins that I'm going to toast up, and I'm going to cook 1 egg each. I'm going to make 2, one for me, one for my husband. And I'm also going to have a slice of cheese on it. And we're going to have a fruit cup with some frozen raspberries from the freezer, sliced white peach, and sliced banana. So that's what we're having for breakfast this morning. Let's get to cooking. Here it is, my egg McMuffin, my knockoff egg sausage muffin sandwich. So with my English muffin, my veggie sausage, my 1 egg, and my slice of cheese. Yum. And then also I'm having watermelon. So that's what we are having. That's what I am having for my breakfast today. For dinner tonight, we're going to have barbecue beef sandwiches, French fries, and cold sliced watermelon. So I'm going to use the leftover steak and gravy that's in here. I know it looks cold and congealed, but we're going to heat it up in this pan and squirt barbecue sauce on it and shred it up and have our barbecue beef sandwiches. And we got some free French fries from Chick-fil-A. And so I'm just going to warm these up in the oven, and I'm also going to have these, I'm going to fortify them with some of these, and that's what we're going to have for dinner tonight. So let's get to cooking, or let's get to warming stuff up. And here's dinner: barbecue beef sandwiches, French fries, and cold watermelon slices. We also have lettuce, tomato, and onion that we're going to put on our barbecue beef sandwiches. So happy hot Tuesday. Hi everyone. So it is Wednesday and we're going to have tacos. I know it's a shocker, but I haven't had tacos for a couple of weeks, so I'm ready for some tacos. I have some stuff that needs to be used up. So I've got this lettuce and it needs to be used. I've got onion, tomato, we've got some tortillas, cilantro lime rice, black beans, chicken taco seasoning mix, shredded cheddar cheese, and this is some frozen Tyson grilled and ready chicken strips. So we'll just heat these up in a pan, put the chicken taco seasoning on it, and chop everything up and get everything going. So let's get to cooking. And here it is: tacos, chicken tacos, black beans, cilantro lime rice, and a chip to scoop it all up with. So happy Taco Wednesday. For dinner on Thursday night, we're going to have tacos again. So I still have some lettuce that I'm going to use up. There's a few brown spots, but it's still good. A little bit of onion left. Another tomato I found in the fridge. Want to use that up. We still have leftover rice, so we're just going to eat that. And I'm also going to do another can of black beans because we like a lot of black beans. So I'm going to put these on my baking sheet and spray them with cooking spray. And after they get soft, I'm going to drape them on here so that I can make my taco shells all crunchy and crispy, and they will stay open. So that's what we're going to have for dinner tonight. There's a little bit of chicken left over, so it's chicken tacos again tonight, using up stuff from the fridge. And here it is: more chicken tacos, leftover rice, black beans, and a chip. So happy Taco Thursday.
Thursday.
No, Taco Thursday. For dinner tonight, I'm going to make a tuna noodle casserole. I've got some of these tuna pouches I'm going to use. I'm going to use some protein pasta, the penne. I'm going to put some Greek yogurt in it. I've got a bunch of vegetables that I'm going to put in it that I cleaned out of the refrigerator drawer. The celery is limp and it is perfect for putting in the casserole. I'm going to put in a can of this creamy mushroom soup, and I'm going to put in some Greek yogurt. So let's get to mixing this all up and getting it in the oven. I'm also going to top it with some cheese. I'm not going to cook the pasta first. I'm just going to pour it in the casserole dish, and that saves an extra pot. Here it is all mixed up and it looks good. I did put some water in it so that the pasta can cook while it's baking. I put about a can of water. I didn't feel like it was creamy enough, so I did find this in the back of my refrigerator, and it was sealed and had never been opened, although it is quite old. It's probably 6 months old, but I opened it up and it's fine. So I put about a cup of cottage cheese in with my casserole to give it a little bit of extra creaminess. Now I'm going to put a lid on it, put it in the oven at 350 for about 45 minutes, and then I'll sprinkle cheese on top, and I will take the lid off and let it brown up. This is a great casserole because it's packed with protein. It's got the protein from the pasta, it's got a ton of protein from the tuna and from the cottage cheese, and it's got a ton of vegetables. I put a whole chopped onion, I put a whole shredded carrot and all of that celery in it, and so it's packed with vegetables and protein. And here it is, tuna casserole, and also I have canned green beans, and I found a mangled hot dog bun in the fridge, so we are having a mangled hot dog garlic bun to go with it. So happy Friday. For dinner tonight, we are having leftover tuna noodle casserole, green beans, and a crescent roll. So happy Saturday. For dinner tonight on Sunday, I'm going to make fajitas. So I have a yellow bell pepper, an onion, a zucchini, a yellow squash, a garlic, which I don't know how to do this, so I'm going to see if my husband will cut that up. And I have cilantro lime rice going in the pan. I've got 2 containers of leftover black beans that we're going to use up. And then I've got some open chicken taco seasoning mixes that I'm going to use for the fajita seasoning mix. And I've got tortillas that we're going to put them on. And I have frozen chicken, so I need to get my frozen chicken out. These are my frozen chicken. They are fully cooked chicken breast strips. So after this goes in the oven at 400 and cooks for about 20 to 25 minutes, I'll put the chicken on and let that get warmed up and browned up. So let's get to cooking. And here it is, fajitas, black beans, cilantro lime rice, and heart healthy red wine. So happy Fajita Sunday.
We'll do that. It's like flattering pasta.
Okay, for dinner
now
tonight
take
we are having Vince's Takeout Spaghetti. So it comes with spaghetti and meat sauce, salad, and soup. And that's what we are having for dinner on Tuesday night. Okay, for dinner tonight, my husband is doing a brisket on the barbecue, and he's smoking it. And he's gone, and I'm supposed to be watching it, but I don't know what I'm supposed to be watching for, but we're going to take a look at it. All right, it smells so good. So here he's got the brisket. He's got some garlic cloves, and I don't know what kind of peppers these are. I think these are wood chips that he has up here on this rack to give it smokiness. And he's got his pan of water so that he can keep it steamed so it doesn't dry out. I think that's a pack of wood chips too. But it smells really, really good. He's got it all seasoned up good, and so he's going to be smoking this most of the day. It's about 2 o'clock right now. Oh, the temperature went down. It was up to 250, and since I opened it, it's down to 200. I think that is, I guess that, oh, that's the temperature of inside. And then he has a probe. Here's the probe. He wants it to get up to, I don't know what temperature, but that's the probe inside the meat. So yeah, we'll be eating dinner in about 6 hours. But it really smells delightful. He's got the, it just smells really good. It smells like we're at the fair and they're smoking meats and corn on the cob. Oh yeah, we're going to have corn on the cob too. So he will be grilling slash smoking that also. And I won't be having to cook tonight. So let's get him to cooking. Okay, here it is, our brisket. Smells so good. It looks really delicious. I know it's going to be so yummy. The corn on the cob, and we have steamed broccoli, yellow squash, and zucchini with a little bit of cheese sauce on top. So, happy Wednesday. And the garlic, how's the garlic? Is the garlic?
It's amazing. It's gonna be good. Look at that.
Yay. For dinner tonight, we're going to have some leftover brisket that I'm going to heat up. And we're going to put it on buns, probably. And I'm trying to make some homemade mop sauce, barbecue sauce type stuff to put on it. We'll see how it goes. And then we're going to have some canned green beans. And this was in the freezer. Really, really needs to be used because the best by date has passed, but I'm sure it's fine. This was actually in my sister's freezer, so I cleaned it out and we're going to use it up. It's just potatoes, so I have them in the oven right now. They're supposed to roast at 425 for about 25 minutes. So, and then you turn them over, and then they should be done. So these will take, I've had them in here about 15 minutes, but I didn't have the oven on. I put them in, then turned the oven on, so they need to go at least another 15 minutes. So we'll continue cooking. And here it is, brisket on a bun, green beans, and roasted potatoes, heart healthy red wine. Happy Thursday. This is my homemade mop sauce. I put Worcestershire sauce, A1 steak sauce, and a little bit of barbecue sauce. So we'll put that on our brisket bun. Happy Thursday. For dinner tonight on Friday, we're going to have leftover Vince's spaghetti takeout. So we've got a ton of spaghetti left. We've got a lot of sauce left. We got a little bit of bread, and the salad, it got frozen in the refrigerator, but I'm going to put together a salad with lettuce, tomato, and we will have leftover spaghetti, garlic bread, and salad for dinner tonight. So let's get to warming stuff up. So here's the salad that's left over, and it's a little bit frozen and pretty brown, so I made a new fresh one with fresh lettuce, fresh carrots, tomato, and onion. So that is what we will have with our spaghetti. And the garlic bread is in the oven warming up, and I have a leftover crescent roll, so I put some garlic and parsley on that. I'll have that, and my husband can have the garlic bread. Okay, here it is, the leftover Vince's fresh, good, new, fresh salad and a garlic leftover crescent roll. Yes, please. Fresh ground pepper. Happy Friday. For dinner tonight, we are having leftover Vince's spaghetti, Caesar salad, homemade garlic bread made out of wheat bread, and heart healthy red wine. Happy Sunday.
Cheers.